Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Suman and today I'm going to discuss with you strategies about how you can grow your wealth while working as a junior doctor in the UK. Before I go into the details, let me make it very clear that I am not a financial advisor and you should consult a qualified financial advisor for personal recommendations. I have based my calculations on certain assumptions. Number one, you have just completed your PLAB examination and received GMC registration, and you have started working in a NHS hospital as a F2 or junior clinical fellow. You are based outside London. You live with your partner who is not earning at the moment. You do not own a car and use public transport, or you live very close to the hospital. You are renting a house and not owning the house. With these assumptions in mind, let's delve into further details. I'm going to use Hargreaves Lansdowne website and the household budget planner, which is freely available tool in their website. Now, first we need to know what is our household income and how much money we are able to save at the end of the month. To start with, while you join an NHS hospital as a F2 or a junior clinical fellow grade doctor, then you will be most commonly placed in a on-call rota, though you have an option not to participate in those rota. Now, the importance of working in an on-call rota is your pay will be significantly enhanced because you will be receiving some extra allowances. Let's assume that after all your tax, you are bringing home a monthly income of £2,500. To be honest, this is a very conservative estimate because in most circumstances, you'll actually be bringing a bit more than this amount. And let's assume you don't have any other income from any other source like pension, state benefits. Again, as a tier 2 general visa, you are not eligible for any state benefits. Now, with this income, let's plan how much we will be spending every month. The first thing to consider is household bills. I presume that you are renting a house outside London, and usually you will get a good quality house or a flat with a monthly rent of 700 per month. On top of this, you have to pay for the council tax and the household energy bills, including the electricity with or without the gas and water bill. With this, for two-person, the monthly cost of groceries will be approximately £200. And as most of us are living away from our own home countries, so it's a good idea to save monthly a little amount so that you can plan going home maybe once or twice a year. So just as a ballpark figure, I have set aside £120 every month as a holiday or to travel to back to your home country. £30 for entertainment in case you were subscribing Netflix, Amazon, or any other similar subscriptions. Most commonly, while you were renting, we don't use any home insurance or any life insurance. But again, if you want to use an insurance, you have to add the cost here. Also, for regular travel, as I have already assumed that you live close to the hospital and you can travel to your hospital with the public transport, so a monthly cost of £100 is a reasonable addition. However, this is quite low if you're living in London. Now, with all these expenditures, we can manage to save £1,000 at the end of every month. Now let's plan a strategy by which we can maximize our savings
and accumulate long-term wealth. If you look carefully in this monthly expenditure chart, then 70% of our expenses are our household expenses. Most significantly, your house rent. The best strategy will be to buy a house in the long run so that you can stop paying rent to your landlord. So we should be planning a way to save so that we can buy a house in next few years. And to do this while you are in UK, the best way is to open a lifetime ISA account, which is one of the government schemes to help a first time buyer buy a house. ISA means individual savings account, and you can open this kind of account if you are between 18 years and 40 years of age. You can put in up to £4,000 a year until you are 50 years of age. And this is the most important thing. The government is going to pay you a 25% bonus on your savings up to a maximum of £1,000 per year. To make it simple, you will be paying £4,000 a year and the government will pay you £1,000 a year. Lifetime ISA can be opened in a lot of high street banks and some building society. But the important thing you should bear in mind is you can only withdraw this money if you are buying your first home or you are 60 years or older or you are terminally ill with less than 12 months to live. To maximize your savings so that you can actually buy a house in next few years, I would suggest the best way is to keep your money, that is £4,000 per year, in a lifetime ISA account. If you divide £4,000 into 12 installments, then it comes to £333 a month. Now, if you include the government bonus of 25% on top of your £333, then it comes to £416 a month. There are two types of lifetime ISA or LISA accounts. One is stocks and shares, and the other is cash LISA. If you are investing for 5 years, I would suggest you should go for stocks and shares ISA, which means your money will be invested in the equity markets. As per the calculation, if you are investing 416 per month, this actually involves £333 from you and the rest of the balance is provided by the government. And if you invest for 5 years every month, and if you are assuming a very conservative growth rate of 5%, in 5 years time your total investment will grow to £28,325 and your contribution will be 24,960. So this amount can be used for deposit of your first home. So we have invested £333 from our £1,000 saving in a LISA account. We still have more than £650 available in our bank account. I would suggest you can invest the rest of your savings in your home country. The reasons for this are that your investments will grow faster in your home country than in UK. As I am from India, I have experience of the investment platforms available in India. So if you are from India, I can suggest how you can plan your expenses. If you are not from India, then you can either look into the investment option available in your own country. Again, if you are not very confident in working out the various investment option in your own country, then you could invest in international funds or international shares in almost all the countries of the world, including USA, China, Japan, or any other country, through various UK-based investment platforms. If you are from India, then let me suggest a way of investing your excess savings after remitting your money to India. £600 will roughly be equal to 60,000 Indian rupees. If you invest this money as a systematic monthly investment in an equity mutual fund and you continue to invest for next 5 years with expected return rate of 16%, then your investment could possibly grow up to 55 lakhs, and that is equivalent to 55,000 pounds. Now, the 16% expected return is not a guaranteed return. The reason I've chosen 16% is most of the well performing equity mutual funds in India have generated a return of 16% or more in last 5 years. So we have discussed about 333 pounds through LISA account and 600 pounds after conversion to Indian rupees in an equity mutual fund in India. Now, in 5 years' time, if you add your LISA investment and your home country equity market investment, then it totals to approximately 83,325 pounds. Now let's make some realistic assumptions. After 3 years, most of you will be having an increase of your income. The reason could be either you could go on a higher grade, or you could be working in an unsocial rota, or sometimes your trust could promote you to a middle grade post depending on your experiences. So after working 3 years as a F2 or a junior clinical fellow, let's say you go on a middle grade post. In that case, on again, I'm making a very conservative estimate. Let's say your income per month goes up to 500 pounds per month. If you are earning extra 500 pounds every month for another 2 years, then that's another 12,000 pound in your savings account. So if we add this 12,000 pound to your 83,325 pounds, then you will already have a savings of 95,325 pounds. We have discussed about how you can invest your savings and grow your wealth. Now, a very important thing that I have not accounted for yet is your locum income. Now, working as a locum doctor is something that most of us as junior doctors do quite often because of widely available rota gaps. Let's assume you don't work as a locum for first 12 months because you are getting used to the system. You don't want to go on an on-call rota or work out of hours. Now, if you start working as a locum, just to make it easy to understand, let's say you are doing 12-hour locum shift, only one shift per month for 4 years, and you are earning around 400 pounds after deduction of your tax. So that leaves you around 19,200 pounds in your bank account, and this is after tax. So if you add your locum income of 19,200 pounds with your 95,325 pounds, then your total income, rather a total savings after 5 years, becomes 114,525 pounds.
This is a really good amount and probably a lot more than what you would have earned while working in your home countries. And with this money, you can plan for a secure and better future.